Which is more important, the life of a poor man or the life of a rich man? The rich man's son was driving his sports car at high speed and didn't even care about the traffic police because his father was a well-known tycoon in the area. At that moment, the rich second generation ran into a tailor. Fortunately, the tailor dodged out of the way. However, the rich second generation didn't give up and insisted on hitting the tailor. As a result, an accident happened. The fabric that fell off blocked his view, and he had a car crash. Upon hearing this, the tycoon rushed to the hospital immediately. He grabbed the doctor by the collar and said that he would pay whatever it took to save his son. However, his son's injuries were too severe. The tycoon was very angry upon hearing this and threatened them to find the best doctor in the world. In order to keep their jobs, the doctors in the hospital began to make phone calls everywhere to find a famous doctor. Soon after, they brought in the renowned doctor, Black Jack. However, after examining the rich second generation, Black Jack also said that he couldn't save him. The tycoon was so angry that he grabbed Black Jack and threw him aside, not allowing him to leave. So Black Jack had to come up with a method. Since all the organs of the rich second generation had completely lost their function, he suggested replacing the entire set of organs with new ones, as long as someone was willing to donate their body. The tailor was brought back, and the tycoon had bribed all the judges in advance. Soon, the tailor was convicted. After being put under general anesthesia, the tailor was taken to the operating table. Before the surgery, Black Jack asked everyone to leave the operating room, as he needed to focus on the operation. After a long time, the surgery was finally completed. The tycoon rushed into the operating room and was very surprised to see his son breathing normally. The doctors kept praising Black Jack's medical skills. 2 months later, when the bandages were removed, the rich second generation was successfully revived, and the tycoon was very happy. Black Jack didn't say much, just asked the tycoon to send the surgical fee to his in quickly. The tycoon happily went home to get the money, but the butler rushed over to tell him that the rich second generation was gone. At this moment, the rich second generation had returned to the tailor's shop. The mother thought the rich second generation was there to cause trouble, but he immediately picked up the scissors and showed his cutting skills. After seeing this technique, the mother confirmed that he was her son. It turned out that Black Jack had known that the rich second generation was already dead, so he had transplanted the face of the rich second generation onto the tailor's face, thus saving the tailor's life. At that moment, Black Jack walked in carrying a box, which contained the medical fee sent by the tycoon. He told them to take the money and leave that place. Afterwards, Black Jack gave the tailor a handsome face, and they left there to start a new life.